To find the right scale of your texture, you need to know what scale the texture will have on the final render. That isn't easy to think of because you might not know it yet. That's why we should use a huge file size for our textures. We can make it smaller for render to speed up render time. But your base should always have at least the size that a closer zoom to your texture looks good in your render. If you have to deal with extreme close-ups and animations, you can always use the trick of two different texture sizes. You can render a close-up part with the big one and the other with the smaller. To prevent glitches or texture flickering, you should blend both sequences in the video application. But what is a huge file size? First of all, I will show you how a good and bad texture size will make your final render look good or bad. I just paint the left plane with its texture with a size of 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels and the right one with 4000 by 4000. You can see that the left one is not okay, but the right one is. The difference of the resulting file size is amazing. I don't want to mention what happens to your system if you use many multi-layered high-resolution textures. That's why the big boys use render farms on several platforms for their big projects. A good texture management is a must-have for bigger projects. If you plan to make a simple still, you should think of it too. It can save a lot of time and tears. I suggest to use a directory structure for the texture file you create, instead of a simple file naming structure. trueSpace does not check the file size in the moment of loading a texture. It simply checks the name. This behavior is useful to change the texture size on the fly. In order to make this hint working, you should disable the copy to texture directory function first, because trueSpace will look into this directory first. This is good under normal conditions because it will collect all files at a single place. It can be bad if you want to handle everything by your own. I suggest that you check this directory and delete or remove all files that weren't there after the installation of trueSpace. You can manually set and edit the path to your pool of textures in the preference window easily. Now you can easily copy the file with the desired size to your texture path. trueSpace will only use these files now. If you wonder about the often misinterpreted measurement system DPI, I will explain it to you with an example. Think about a chewing gum. The weight of the chewing gum stands for the megabyte and the thickness is the DPI. Megabyte is width by height in pixel by color bit depth. We create the amount of chewing gum with our cameras, scanners, paint applications or render engines. You can stretch the chewing gum to nearly any size, but the thickness will reach a moment when you can read a newspaper through it. Changing the thickness is easy and does not need much to calculate. If you need more chewing gum, this can be difficult.